everyone, and welcome to another episode of Reclaiming My Life. I'm one of your co hosts, Tramika Cooper. For this episode, we will be discussing safe driving and road rage. Some of you may already know I had my driver's license taken for health reasons, but I recently got them back. My second day driving, I was ran off the road by a driver. Don't know why this person had road rage, but they were blowing the horn at me and flipping me the finger, and it really scared me. Scared me to the point where I think I was hyperventilating. I was very, very scared. I didn't know what to do. Um, Now I know some people would have probably pulled over or maybe said some harsh words, but I didn't. My heart was just beating so fast, because I was so scared and I was trying to avoid hitting another car. So all I could say was, Lord, I thank you for keeping me safe, because it could have been worse than what it was. So after the incident, it got me to thinking, why do people drive so crazy? Why was this person even driving so fast? Where were they going? Were they late for an appointment? What was going through their mind at this time? So it just got me to thinking, what is going on in the world today and in other people's minds. So I just want to bring my co-host, in and let's just discuss this. Hey, ladies.
Hello,
Hi, how
beautiful.
you doing, lovely?
Wonderful. How are you guys doing today?
Doing
Doing
awesome.
wonderful.
So, ladies, road rage. It has gotten so bad nowadays. Like I said, I was ran off the road. I was scared. Second day having my license back, and I was thinking, do I even want it back? Do I want to drive? You know, I didn't know what to do. I mean, I really didn't know what to do, and I'm on the four lanes. So
Wow.
it could have been a lot worse than what it was. So I just, like I said, I thank God for keeping me safe. So I want to
Yes.
pose, I posed the question, Claudia, have you ever dealt with road rage, in any capacity or any kind of aggressive driver? And if so, how did you deal with the situation?
Yes, I have. It's been some years ago, just driving and enjoying myself and enjoying my music. And then the next thing I know, someone is pulling up by me and acting like they want to hit me and blowing the horn. And I'm thinking, did I do something wrong? You
Right.
know, you know, but I did absolutely nothing wrong. They were giving me the middle finger, yelling out the window. And like you, I mean, I wasn't run off the road, but I stayed focused. I
Mm-hmm.
stayed focused because at the end of the day, we have to think about our safety.
Right.
If we start, get looking at them or acting like, we want to have a confrontation, we may get something that, we didn't think we were going to get.
Right.
And, day you never know what people are thinking, what they would do to you. You have to think about your life when you're on
Mm-hmm.
the road.
Mm-hmm.
And as you're saying, you asked the question, I wonder you be thinking, at the same time, you have to also think about, you know, everybody is driving. You
Right.
have people that may have just gotten high and they get on the road and start driving.
Mm-hmm.
You have people, who are sex trafficking and they're trying to reach a destination. You don't never know what's going on in a person's mind.
Right.
The reason why, there's road rage because it's all different kinds of personalities on the road, you
Mm-hmm.
know. So that's what I always think about, this man might be crazy, this woman might be crazy, I don't know what they're dealing with. They could have a mental illness and driving, and some, can just be old and have
Right.
no clue that they're the reason, that oh, they were in your lane. And then when you blow your horn, to try to help them out, they get mad with you like you did something wrong.
Right.
So you have to understand that they're old, they don't realize it. So that's what I always think about before I even take a any start driving out my driveway. Let me have patience today,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know what I will encounter, who I'm going to encounter, what they're going through. If you can, just smile or either don't give any eye contact at all. because you don't know who you're dealing with for your safety.
That is so true. That is so true. And everything that you said brings me to the question for Dr. Tyson. Um, Dr. Tyson, it's hard to know what makes some people more prone to anger behind the wheel. But can you help us understand the connection between road rage and mental health?
That's a good question. So sometimes people don't know how, it could be a couple things. They don't know how to handle their stress. They could have a stressful life at home. They maybe have lost their job. They don't know proper coping skills. And so they're angry, or they're yelling, or they're frustrated, or as like Claudia said, they may be dealing with a mental health disorder, whether it's bipolar or just anger or aggression, and they may not be medicated, or sometimes people are in denial that they even have a mental illness. Oh, I've always been like this. I'm a little hot under the collar, or my mom was like this. And their mother or that particular family member may not have gone to seek treatment. And so they're like, well, this has been in my family for generations. So, why do I need to seek care? But sometimes it's individuals that, again, have a mental illness, that have been in denial. They're not seeking treatment. They feel like it's the norm because that's what they've grown up around. Or someone that's not handling stress appropriately. They haven't learned to, okay, I need to, you know, stop, go for a walk, or I need to go talk to somebody for therapy. So it could be a number of reasons.
Right. I agree. I always try to give myself time, to get where I'm going so I don't speed. I used to speed, speed, speed. I remember one time, I think I got 3 speeding tickets within a 2 week frame.
Ooh.
And my insurance payment was higher than my car payment because
Wow.
of the speeding tickets. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I need to slow down. And at the time, I didn't think it was road rage, but then you think about it, it really is. I mean, what's the purpose of me speeding?
Mm-hmm.
You know. So I stopped blowing my horn at people because I used to do that too. And and that's when I was in back home where we really didn't have them stoplights. I would blow my horn all the time. But when I'm like, move. But when I moved to Charlotte, my husband was like, sure, you can't be blowing your horn at people because people crazy. You're not in Whiteville no more. So, I had to stop doing that. I had to be, positive. And like I said, leave home early. In the city, you have to drive for other people because, like you said, you just never know what's on a person's mind. And I mean, there's so much more traffic here than what I was used to
Right.
back home. So
Mm-hmm.
it's the roads are crazier here. You know. So, ladies, do you have any final thoughts about safe or tips about safe driving?
Yes, I always tell my daughters, a lot of times, when we're approaching the yellow light, we want to try to hurry up and make it through the light, or at any point, when we're trying to hurry up, hurry
Mm-hmm.
up.
Mm-hmm.
I tell them quick, slow it down,
Mm-hmm.
slow it down. You
Mm-hmm.
have time to live.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say to the people, just keep that in mind, that 1 second or 2 seconds, could be, the changing point. It could be life or death,
Right.
so choose life and just
Right.
slow down for that 1 or 2 to 3 seconds. Okay. That's all it's going to give you. So
Right.
choose life, and, remember, you have time to live.
Yes. Dr. Tyson.
I would just say mainly preparing yourself for today, like you're getting up, of course, having prayer about, God, keep me safe today, but then also making sure you prepare enough time. If you have to be at work at 8:30, making sure that you're getting up early. If you need to do um, pack breakfast or pack lunch, making sure you allow yourself enough time, because again, if you're in a hurry, that causes stress. You're stressed when you get there to work, because you had to hurry up and get there. So just prepare yourself, allow yourself enough time to get to work or to the gym or wherever you're trying to go. and to always be mindful of others, making sure that you're looking, you know, in all directions to kind of see what's going on with the other drivers. So stay in focus. So stay focused and prepare yourself for the day early.
Thank you so much, ladies. Road rage is so unpredictable. You never know when you're in the path of it. If you notice another person driving aggressively, always stay away from the situation. Move to another lane if possible to allow the driver plenty of space to get around you. Resist the urge to react. Do not confront an upset motorist and never pull off on the side of the road to settle things. Be proactive. Drive careful for yourself and others so you can continue to reclaim your life. Thank you.